Hello everybody, good evening and welcome to Spiritual Psychics TV. Thank you so much for taking the next hour and a half of your time to be with us here this evening. We are very, very grateful for all of you that are on board with us so far this evening. A change of schedule tonight. Some of you may have seen if you've been logging on to Facebook. We do have a change of guest this evening. Our original guest, Stuart Cooper, is very poorly at the moment. So we're going to wish Stuart lots of love and a speedy recovery. And I've been very, very fortunate enough to have another guest medium who's very kindly jumped in at last minute and swapped her scheduled dates that we'd had planned in December to join us and be with us all here this evening. So I will introduce you to her in just a few moments. But as some of you already know that follow SPTV, we have to go through our protocol and we have to go through a list of the do's and the don'ts. So, okay, Richard, okay. So the rules, guys, as you're familiar, this is a public forum, so all of your comments will be seen. So we do ask you, when placing comments in the comments box below there, just to use discretion because it can and will be viewed by all different members of the public. Most importantly, as you all know, sharing is caring. So as many of you that can share this live stream to as many of your Facebook pages, groups, friends' timelines, create watch parties, that will be absolutely fantastic because that will allow us here at Spiritual Psychics TV to grow and to reach more people. And just whilst I've mentioned about the watch party, if you are watching from a watch party, guys, please be conscious that your comments will not interact with us directly as the mediums. So please make sure that you're watching from the link straight in over at YouTube, which is where we are now streaming live from. And I'm sure producer Richard will put that link somewhere down there on the bottom in that comment section for you all to have access to. Okie dokie. I know that I can see that we've got a few VIPs that are logging on with us already here this evening. And for those of you that don't know what our VIPs are here at SPTV, our VIPs are our patrons who pay just under £1 a month for the privileges of access to their own Facebook page. And that in turn actually brings them special promotions and lots of different demonstrations that aren't accessible to the general public. So if any of you guys are interested in that, I'm sure the details are there on the screen. And producer Richard's whispering in my ear, I will get that up on the screen at some point there for you, Bill. So I know that that's on its way to you there, guys. So that's just a few of the do's and don'ts. And as I say, we are incredibly grateful for those of you that do follow SPTV and have actually adapted to this new streaming format that we've had to use here on YouTube. So from producer Richard and everybody at SPTV, thank you so much for persevering with us and following us wherever it is that we go. So producer Richard, shall we introduce our lovely guest medium who's joining us this evening? Okie dokie. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you would be so very kind as to put lots of those love hearts and thumbs up down there in that bottom corner as we can introduce, oh, I'm just being told that we don't have love hearts and thumbs up on YouTube. So just ignore me, but just keep pushing the likes. That's what we would ask for you. As I introduce to you the lovely Charlotte Underwood. So good evening to you, Charlotte.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very well. Thank you so much, Charlotte, for coming on board at such short notice and changing your day around. It's very much appreciated. So, Charlotte, why don't you start off by introducing yourself to everybody at home and give them a little bit of background info about yourself?
Yeah, of course. So, as you know, I am Charlotte Underwood. I'm an international medium. Obviously, I work all over the world. I've been doing mediumship for long time, shall we say. Oh yeah, a long time. many years. Obviously I have worked with Bill. I love working with Bill previously, and we do it quite often, don't we? So that's quite good.
Absolutely.
I also have a paranormal team that I run. I also am a tutor for people that are developing mediums and want to learn about spirit, much like Bill. Bless him.
Absolutely.
And I've previously done TV work, radio work with the police. So I've done a bit of everything, really. It's interesting.
Quite a few bits that you've done there by the sounds of things, Charlotte, isn't it?
Yeah, just a bit.
And where can people find you, Charlotte, if they want to follow you or take a look at what it is that you do and the services that you offer?
Yeah, of course. So I have 2 pages. I actually have a fan base page, which is Charlotte Underwood Starlight Angels. But also I have my mediumship page, which is Charlotte Underwood International Medium. So obviously that's on Facebook. I'm just saying hello to the people coming in. Yes, that's the one. Sorry. Thank you, Richard. It is Special Medium UK, the link. Thank you.
Absolutely. And you are on Instagram as well, aren't you?
I am indeed, but don't ask me what the flipping thing is. I can never remember it.
So you'll just have to investigate, guys. If you want to hunt Charlotte down, you've got to have a look on the Instagram feeds there and just try and source her out. But let's say a few hellos to all the people that are starting to join us here this evening, Charlotte. And I will wait very patiently for producer Richard to put that up on screen for me.
Yeah, okay. Some now. So hi guys that are saying hello.
Absolutely, I just saw that, Richard. So I could see that there was Heidi Spicer, but I've gone back to small circle again, Richard. Okay.
Yes, I can. Yeah. Yeah, of course. So Heidi Spicer, Wendy Payne. I've got Cheryl. Sorry, Cheryl. I did see your surname, but it's gone out of my head. There's Alison Barton. Tracy Honey saying hello. Hi, Richard.
Wendy Payne saying hi, Mary. Absolutely. Hi there, guys. Thanks for joining us. Hello, Kim Byrne. Lots of kisses there. Thank you so much.
Hi, Cheryl Boxer.
Yeah, one for you there, Charlotte. And another.
Christine, hello.
Christine Marriott. And Tina's there saying hi, Charlotte, as well. That's lovely. Amy Haskell, my 2 favourite mediums, twice in 1 week. Oh, yeah, because we were working together just earlier on in the week, weren't we?
We were.
Oh, bless. And Heidi's saying all the normal crowd, so it's lovely. It's lovely to feel that type of familiarity, because for me, it's the first time actually streaming live from YouTube with SPTV. So you know what we're all like. None of us like change, but we've just got to go with the flow, haven't we? And Mary's saying hello, Charlotte, as well.
Hello, Mary.
Okay, Richard. So, guys, please go to the spiritualpsychics.co.uk page for all of the updates with regards to what's going on with the production company and what's yet to come. And also on Instagram as well. What's the link for Instagram, please, Richard? Hashtag Spiritual Psychics TV. Perfect. Good evening, Elaine Rayner. Thank you so much for joining us here. And don't forget, guys, please share as much as you possibly can, or like in this new format, whatever it is. Hello there, Heather. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. Tracy, honey, it's Tracy. Go on, Charlotte.
Sorry, Tracy.
Oh, bless her. Oh, bless her. Okay, so as normal, guys, as you know, with Collective Consciousness, what we're going to do is Charlotte and I will do a couple of individual links with your loved ones from the spirit world. So you'll get an individual reading from us both. And then what we will do as the show goes on, we will attempt to do that double link where we will communicate with the same loved one. Somebody's putting up about your singing there, Charlotte, because I think you're going to be known as the singing medium, aren't you?
After last
it's
night,
so funny how spirit works. Oh bless, oh bless. So yeah, that's the way that we're gonna give it a go this evening, guys. So your perseverance with us once again is very much appreciated. So Charlotte, do you just want to say a few more hellos, and then I think we'll get going with things.
Yeah, of course. So Wendy Payne, I'm going to say hello to you, my darling. Lots of love to you. Bless Wendy. Oh, bless you, I think it's Cheryl, isn't it, rather than Cheryl? I might be wrong.
Absolutely.
So I apologise if I am. But yeah, I can just to let you know, I can't see people's pictures. I can just see the comments.
Cheryl Box.
And there we
Oh,
go.
that's it, Bill. You've started already, Mr. Cheeky. Do we still get our chocolate, Bill? Wendy, you do definitely get your chocolate. The next time I come down to Wimbledon Spiritualist Church, I'm going to come armed with tubs and boxes of chocolates to share all around. And Wendy's referring there, Charlotte, because what I do, I think you've probably seen on my Facebook page, when I have a guest medium that's coming onto the show, as I would have done with yourself, what I do is I put daily clues up, building up to the live stream, and then the guys from Wimbledon, for some reason, kind of like jumped on the bandwagon and said, okay, if we've guessed correctly, then you have to bring chocolate. So yeah. I've been backed into a corner and there's no way out.
Oh, bless you.
Okay. So I can see that Daniela is just putting lots of love hearts up there as well. So thank you, Daniela. And once again, guys, thank you so much for being here with us. I think we should have a little go at getting started. What do you reckon, Charlotte?
I think that's a good idea. I'm just going to lift my camera up. And also, Richard, I can't see the comments fully. I can see pictures now, but not comments fully. Okay. You might have to just translate for me.
Absolutely.
Yeah, leave it there. That's fine. Thank you.
That's perfect. Yeah, I can see that June's popping up there, Richard, that Galaxy Bill, lots and lots. So now we're getting a preference of what chocolate they'd like as well.
She's good, Galaxy chocolate's the best.
Right, so let's get this on the road this evening then, Charlotte. If you don't mind, I'll open up with the first link because I've had somebody that's been with me for some time now, and I don't want this lovely lady to become impatient. And then once I've done my reading, I will hand over into your wonderful, capable hands. How's that?
Yes, of course.
Perfect. Okie dokie. Right, guys. So let me get started because I have been aware over the last couple of hours of this lovely lady that's starting to blend her energies with me now because I told her that I'm ready to work. Okay. But she has been around. And the first thing that she said to me before she's even starting to give me an idea of what she looks like. Okay. She's actually said to me, I liked my Nike and I liked my dressing gowns. And then she's put into my mind's eye a pair of those slippers that would have the real fluffy bits over the front of the top of the foot. You know, the real fluffy slippers, like an Elizabeth type of tailor look, I want to say. Okay, but this lady's making me aware as she comes close, and she's making me burp, God bless her. Okay, well, she's making me aware as she comes close. Obviously, she would have been mum and she would have been nan. So I know that we're relating on a mum or grandmother vibrational link here with this lovely lady. She stands in front of me now and she actually starts to show me herself a little bit. Okay, you would understand that I want to be of a medium build with this lady. Okay, I want to be of a medium build. And also what I want to do is just readdress the fact that I love my Nike and I love my dressing gown. So I know that she would have pretty much have lived in her Nike and dressing gown when she was in the home, and she said to me, okay, but when she was in the home, okay, so I know that she would have really have been very comfortable around her home comforts because that's the feel and the sense that she gives me as she starts to come close. Okay, she does actually give me this regal royal feel to her. So I know that I need to address the fact that I feel as though she would have been referred to as a queen or the queen of the family, because she actually just makes me have a great sense that there would have been this real sense of character with her, that everybody would have just really loved her. Okay, they would have really seen her as their queen. And I know that I've got to acknowledge that queen for some reason. So I don't know if the queen or queenie indeed is a name that's associated with this lady, or if you can just take that sense of character where we, as a family, had that love and we treated her with so much royalty. And that's the sense that she gives me as she comes close. She also makes me want to gasp a little bit in my breath, okay, as she starts to impression me slightly. So I know that there would have been issues with my breathing conditions, okay, with this lady. And she makes me understand that this wasn't something that would have just been towards the end of my life before I passed over into the world of spirit. I feel and understand with this lady that there would have been issues going on in and underneath my chest that I would have had to have been under the hospital for, because she's just placing hospital in my mindset as she's drawing those energies quite close by to me, okay? But you would understand, again, she's just taking me back to this nightie and she's not letting me go off of this link, okay? But I also want to say with this nightie that she just wants to place me in pink at this present moment in time. So I know that pink would have been a very familiar colour that this lady would have loved to have worn, okay? And I feel that would have been relevant within the night clothes that she's drawing and coming close to me with. Does this make sense to anybody at this present moment in time, please, Richard? Okay. Emphysema. Okay, yeah, I can see that comment now. So that's with Cherie Dyer. Okay. And also Amy Haskell could also take part of that information as well. Let me get a little bit more so I know which one of these lovely ladies that I feel that I need to be continuing to work with here, or indeed if there's anybody else that hasn't put their comments up as yet and needs to do so. Okay, I do know, and I do get a sense as she starts coming closer to me, she's singing, and here we go, Charlotte, they're starting with songs tonight, okay, but she's actually singing to me Holiday. You know that song that Madonna would have sung, Holiday, right? She's singing that to me in my ear. So I feel that I need to make some type of acknowledgement to, and because she's saying celebration as well, and I know that that was in the lyrics. So I feel I need to acknowledge, okay, I feel that I need to acknowledge that there's some type of celebration that she's trying to make me understand that would be centered around a holiday. Now, I don't know if she's referring to this as a holiday season, but for some reason, again, I want to be drawn into December and talk about Christmas here because that's the direction she's taken me. But I feel as though that part of the information is really relevant to one of these ladies that's so far come up with I can take this info so far, Bill. Okay, I'm just going to get a little bit more from her as well, because I do know that, again, she draws me back into this hospital environment, okay? But I feel as though I'm being taken back into this hospital environment with her now. It's almost as though I'm being taken on a journey just towards before the end of my passing, okay? Because I just want to be pushed around in one of those hospital wheelchairs with this lady. She's placing that in my mind because I feel like I'm going all over the place and I don't have complete control of this chair. Daniela is saying that she can also take this, so I need to get a little bit more info here for you lovely ladies, okay? So bear with me as I get that from this lady as she starts to blend a little bit closer with me. For some reason, I need to talk about Coca-Cola as well. She's just placed Coca-Cola and she's given me the taste and the drink of Coke that I need to put into my mouth, but I don't want no Diet Cokes or no Diet Pepsi Maxes or anything like that. I want the sugary type with this lady. Okay, Amy, my nan and granddad's anniversary is Xmas Eve and my daughter's birthday is Christmas Day. Okay, that could be why she was taking me, therefore, into that link with Christmas time. Amy, can you also relate to why she wants to give me Coca-Cola as well? So this would either be associated with this lady as a link, a memory link for you to take, or indeed, there's something going on with you with Coca-Cola. I don't know what it is. They just drop it in and we just have to get it out. Okay, and my parents go away every year for my mum's birthday, which is the end of September. Okay, because she was singing holiday to me, okay, but also making me aware of celebration. And as she was doing so, as I say, she was taking me, well, she was showing me a calendar, a wall calendar, and she was taking me into December. So I knew that I needed to mark December for whatever reason that may be. And I do feel, Amy, as though the link is correct, and I do feel as though I need to be working on this link with you. So I would thank everybody so far who's contributed to coming forward with regards to this information, but I just feel in my gut and in my heart that this link is correct for Amy at this present moment in time. So I will continue to work with her. And again, Amy, I've got to be patient and wait for you to place your comments up just in that comments box, just to validate why it is that she's bringing the Coca-Cola forward. But whilst I'm waiting on that, I'm just going to continue with the message and continue to move forward with why this lovely lady's actually come close this evening. And you put, it's nearly Christmas and my Coca-Cola obsession begins again when the Xmas advert is shown. Okay, that's why she placed that into my mindset. God bless her. It's wonderful, isn't it, how spirit work and what they put into our minds in order for us to get that message delivered across to you. Amy, what she's making me do at this present moment in time, she's making me want to pick up my pen, okay? I've got this pen in front of me, and what she's making me want to do is write lots and lots and lots and lots. So I feel as though what I need to be talking to you about, my love, is some type of descriptive writing, because she's just making me understand and embrace all of these different words within this writing and have a real feel and sense of what it is that I'm putting down on paper. So I feel and understand from what it is that she's placing in my mindset that I need to be encouraging you with whatever it is that you're doing at this present moment in time with writing. Again, I want to be drawn close to poetry here, or I want to be doing some type of inspirational writing, you would understand, where I'm just sitting at the table and I'm just literally letting things flow. I'm just in that calm mindset where I'm putting pen to paper and I'm just allowing that pen to flow, and whatever's coming out when I'm reading it, it's coming back with so much significance and so much meaning. But I want to share that as well, okay? So I hope that you can understand about having to share whatever this is that you're writing down at this present moment in time, because I'm just being drawn to this pen and just wanting to put it to paper. Okay, but I want a lovely book that I need to be writing it in, and I feel as though this is a gift that she's actually bringing forward, because as some of you know that have seen me work before, I like to get gifts from Spirit before I send them back off up to the angels, and I feel as though she's just bringing this gift close by to me, okay, with this book, and it's got to be really, really pretty, okay. It's a hardback A4 size lined book that she's given me, but I've got lots of decorative floral features that she's showing me on the front of this cover. Okay, really pretty. Okay, and I just feel as though I need to acknowledge that whatever it is that you're writing, or that she's encouraging you to be expressive with writing, it's all about being pretty. Okay, and I feel as though she wants me to acknowledge and talk to you about being pretty. Okay, you've been writing down all the negative feelings and then screwing them up. Also been writing Christmas lists and lists of jobs that need to be done in the house. Okay, perfect. Would you please be able to understand why she's placing this lovely hardback cover in front of me? I can see the lovely Ian Mason saying, "Hey Bill, hello Ian, how are you?" Okay, and thank you for joining, Ian. Lovely Ian Mason, everybody. Ian Mason show every other Monday. Isn't that correct, producer Richard? At this coming Monday at 12:30. So there's another show there, guys, to tune into with a lovely Ian. But I just going back to this lovely book there, Amy. Okay, it's florally. Okay, it's florally, but it's pretty, and I feel I need to be talking to you about the acknowledgement of being pretty. Okay, I feel this is the words that this lovely lady would have used with you. Okay, that she would have called or referred to you as her pretty. Okay, because I just get a great sense of love as I'm delivering that word that she's just whispering away in my ear there. You would understand as well with this lady. I just feel that there's a little bit of a naughty sense to her. Okay, I just want to do random things. Okay, but I understand from what it is that she's saying to me that these random naughty things that I would have done, they would have been towards the back end of my life when I wasn't fully in control of my mindset, because it's just as though I was doing things that were completely out of character, but I was making everybody laugh, you would understand. So I just need to make sure that I pass that information over to you there. And I'm just going to see if there's anything else that this lovely lady wants me to talk about before we send her back off up to the angels. Yes, you do understand that. That's perfect. Fantastic. Okay. All right. Okay. I just also want to give you, she's just placing a lovely mug of hot chocolate in front of me right now. Okay. And this is definitely a memory link, because I just 100% feel and get that straight away, okay, that this is something that you would have done with this lady, okay, with the mugs of hot chocolate. She's just bringing it through. But you would understand about just being a little bit over generous with the scoops of the chocolate, because she's just making me feel as though it's really, really sweet. Or indeed, you would understand that she would have loved things to be really, really sweet indeed. So again, I will wait patiently just to make sure that that is correct information that I've passed over to you. There, my lovely, and I will say thank you so much for working with me, and God bless you. And I will pass over to the lovely Charlotte to do a reading for somebody else.
Thank you very much, Lee. Right, just to let you know, Richard, I can't see the comments properly again. They've gone over to the left. Okay. Okay. Got it. Yeah, sorted it. Yeah, I can see everybody now. That's good. Fabulous. Oh, thank you very much. Hi, everyone. I'm glad to be here tonight. Thank you for having me, Bill, and Spiritual Psychics now, isn't it? Or is it still Productions? Okay. Thank you for having me. Okay, so as it has been over the last few days, Spirit, I've always had songs that come out, but Spirit has started me off with songs. Okay, so I've got to deliver what they do for me. So I do have, however, a lady here. She's saying to me, I am grandmother. So she's making me very aware she comes through on a grandmotherly vibration. But I do have to bring these two songs. And one of them, the first one that she brought me was I Dreamed a Dream. So it's I dreamed a dream of time gone by and hope we're high. That's the one. And where are we? Yeah, so hopes were high and life worth living. Then she also brings me raindrops and roses and whiskers on kittens. So she brings me to the sound of music. So I know that with this lady, musicals and I want to say big shows were a real big thing with this lady. I don't know if she actually went to them, but she absolutely adored things like this. So she's just bringing this in for me. She then brought me in a tickle to the throat. So sometimes I've written this down, you see, because sometimes as Bill was speaking, sometimes they just come to me anyway. I do want a cancerous link with this lady. Whether it was what she passed from at this moment, I don't know. It could have been that she was tested, but there is a cancerous link with her, okay? But she does certainly bring me to a tickle to the throat, and almost as if I want to go and start clearing my throat. Okay, now where are you taking me, sweetheart? Okay. Oh, she's having me writing down. Okay, so she brings me to oh, what? Okay, she's showing me a caravan. Okay, I don't want to say this lady traveled, but she's bringing me this caravan, and I know that herself and family would have visited a caravan at some point because she's bringing this in. I don't know if it belonged to the family or if they used to just visit there, but she's bringing me this in. Right, okay, she's bringing me dates. Okay, sweetheart, 19th. Okay, I've got June 1983. Okay, so she's given me the date of 19th of June, please, of 1983. Now, when they give me the date, sometimes it can be 5 days either way, but the month and the year sticks. So she brings me to, sorry, I'm talking with my hands lots. So she brings me to the 19th. Oh, she's just brought me another one. So this is a significant year to her that she's talking about, and it will encompass the family also. So 1983, 19th of June. Where are you taking me now, sweetheart? Okay, I want to go to 26th of September. Okay, what year are we in, sweetie? Bring me the year. Okay. Sorry, bear with me. She's just bringing it in slowly. So 2017. Okay, so that's the newer date there. So 26th of September 2017. She's also brought me to, okay. I don't feel that this lady was necessarily of great age. She doesn't really bring that in for me. I do feel that she also could have possibly become a grandmother after she passed. But I want to come to the reason that she keeps bringing me back to the tickle in the throat is because that's quite a prominent thing. So I'm hoping somebody can understand this. Okay, what is that now? Okay, she's just literally also she keeps going to musicals. She's bringing me to so it's "Don't Cry for Me, Argentina." So she's bringing me Argentina song in. Okay, sweetheart. Okay. She has given me the connection of the name of Tom, but also okay, what is that, sweetie? Okay, I don't know if that's Janet or Janice. Okay, she just very quickly brought it to me, so I'm not sure if this is Janet or Janice. She's just bringing that in very, very quickly. So hopefully somebody, I can't see any comments at the moment, but hopefully somebody can understand some of this so far. I'm going to keep carrying on if that's all right, Bill.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks. That one. Okay. Right. She's talking about the stars in okay. She's talking about the stars in the sky. The stars in the sky. Why are you bringing me to the stars, sweetheart? Okay. Bring that down a bit more for me. Okay. Right. I do with this lady in particular. She's showing me a lot of empathy, so I know that she was a real family lady. Okay, so she is showing the empathy, not just for family, but for friends and people people in general around this lady. I do feel though that she also, because she's giving me this the tickle to the throat. So Trudy, you understand all but dates. Okay, so when it comes to dates, Trudy, as you know, because you've watched me before, sometimes it's worth writing them down. Okay, love, because they do have, I don't deliver them unless they have significant meaning to the, and I will say person, because to me they're still around, to the person that's coming through to me. Now she keeps bringing me to the stars in the sky, and so I know that she's indicating about somebody's fascination with the stars. I don't want to go as far as the planets. I want to come to the stars, and she's also making me very aware that somebody has bought the certificate where you can name a star after somebody. Okay, so she's just made me aware of that. Now, okay, as I say, this lady has so much empathy about her. She's bringing. Okay, sweetheart. What is that, darling? Okay. Okay, so she's you still see me okay? My phone screen's gone off. Hold on. There we go. Sorry about that. I think a phone call came through by accident. So she is just making me very, very aware that okay, there has been an infant loss in the family, because she's just brought me a blanket in as well. She's talking about an infant loss. Okay, and I want to come to rather than I want to come to a stillborn with this. Okay, so Trudy, if you understand this, could you just let me know, my love? I know you said about the dates you weren't understanding of, but like I explained about those. Okay. Again, I'm okay. She's saying Harry. Okay, Harry, and she's talking about Jack. She's just giving me two more names here of Harry and Jack. Now they do connect into me, but I know these are not for me. Okay. Okay, what is that, my love? She just keeps saying time is precious. Also, so you, Trudy, I understand the stars have also talked about buying one of those star certificates. Okay, so she's obviously made us aware of that. Would you understand, please, Trudy? She's saying to me at this moment in time is precious. Time is precious. And she's like this. She's pointing, and they do this quite often. She's like this. Come on, come on. And she's making me very, very aware that time is precious. Okay, I've got Michelle that's also saying this sounds like my nan. Please keep listening, because at the moment I don't feel I'm going anywhere in particular. I'm just handing out the information. Okay. I do want to put a link with this lady in particular towards the south of England. Okay, so she brings me towards the south of England, but I know there is also oh, I missed one there, Richard. There was something about babies there. Okay, thank you, Trudy. Okay. I also do want to put a connection to Scotland with this lady in particular as well. I don't necessarily know if is it a family link, sweetheart? It's a family link, so she's bringing me a family link into Scotland. She actually takes me over to Aberdeen in particular. And okay, where is that? No. I know. Sorry, I'm just talking to her because she's showing me a road and I can't see. She's showing me a road sign and I can't see the road sign. Okay. I can't see it. Oh, sweetheart, bring it forward for me. Okay, so Michelle Aves. Sorry, is it Aves? I can take Harry, Jack, and stillborn. Okay. Okay. I can't see this road. She keeps flashing this road sign up at me. Okay. I know she's not relating to somebody that works on the roads. She's relating to a particular road. That is coming in about Scotland, but I just cannot see the name on the road of the road. So Trudy, yes, with my son. Oh, I lost that. Thank you. So there's big time issue to do with him. And then what was the next one? Sorry, Richard. My brother's moved. So I think at this time, Trudy, I'm probably well and truly with you. Okay, my love. Okay. So I'm going to see why she's come through, okay? Well, I know she's bringing love in. She's just saying to me, Trudy, be careful, be careful. Okay, what should be careful? Okay. There's somebody around you, Trudy, that's been too judgmental of people. Too judgmental, because she's saying be careful. So I don't know who this is around you, my darling, but she's just saying be careful. So I don't know if this is somebody that's been judgmental with you or about you, but she's just making me aware. Words hurt people. Words can hurt people is what she's just said. Words can hurt people. Be careful. So just to keep an eye on that around you, sweetheart. Okay. She's also made me aware. She's showing me your son. Okay, she's showing me your son. She's just making me aware, sweetheart, a little bit about things aren't 100% around him at the moment, and I want to come to schooling with this young chap. Okay. 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 He's struggling with mathematics, Trudy, at the moment, particularly mathematics. He's falling behind a little bit, so she's brought this in to let you know so that something can be done about this. Okay. Right. Okay, sweetheart. Now she's making me aware that, and this is your words that she's giving me here, because she's telling me she's heard you, and she's saying to me that you said not very long ago, please don't let me down. Please don't let me down. So she's making me aware of those words from your mouth. Okay. Okay. All right, sweetheart. Sorry, she's having me scribble. Okay. She's also making me aware, Trudy, and I don't like to bring in jewellery because anyone can just bring in jewellery, but she's making me aware of a pendant necklace in particular. Yes, completely understand. Terrible situation. Something caused by someone else. Okay. Oh, bless you, Trudy. Okay, so yeah, she's bringing me this pendant necklace in particular because she's making me aware that it's if it isn't in your possession, it should be. Okay, so she's making me aware of that, and it's quite a pretty little thing. But there's when I look at it, there's a little like a flower design on it. That's what she's showing me there. Okay, okay. So she's just making the reason she has come through. So the main reason she has come through is to say that she is watching over your son. Okay. But also she is watching over you, okay, because I just feel this, like I say, this somebody doing this too much, and I feel that it may impact on yourself, my love. Yes, I've literally been begging her to send support for something. Oh, bless you, Trudy. Okay, so that's what she's saying she's doing. So she is coming to support. Okay. You've had a light bulb go as well, Trudy, in the last 3 days. She's just given me 3 days and she's just saying the light bulb's gone. I want to go to the landing with the light bulb, so she's bringing me to that, okay? If it's not gone, it's flickering, because she keeps showing me flicker and then she shows me it go out. So she's just making me aware that, letting you know that she is standing around you and watching, okay? Okay, I do have to delete. Okay, I'll give it. Okay, so she is making me, you lost her, St. Christopher. Oh, bless you. Okay. She is making me aware of the connection of the name of Mary, but she also brings in, give it me again, sweetheart. I don't know if this is Catherine or Kathleen that I'm hearing, so it sounds like Catherine. But she's just making me aware of those two names, sweetheart. But I'm going to leave her love with you. I do want to just give so the light bulbs, 2 in the kitchen and the landing. So she is saying about the landing. She didn't tell me about the kitchen, so I can't deliver that, unfortunately. But she made me aware of the landing one. Okay, so I just want to leave her love with you, but I am going to, as we always do, and Bill does, I like to leave something with you. And she's, I don't know why, I've got to pick this up and show you, but she brings me to lip gloss. She's, I don't know why. She's saying that you're not quite feeling yourself at the moment, sweetheart. Put a bit of lippy on, hold your head up high, and go out kicking. And that's what she wants to say to you, sweetheart. So I'll leave her love with you. Thank you very much for working with me, and thank you, Bill.
Oh, thank you, Charlotte. That was a lovely reading. So thank you very, very much. And don't forget, guys, to share as much as you can in whichever way you can that's possible. That was great. Thank you. So I am aware. I've had a gentleman that started to communicate with me whilst you were delivering your message there, Charlotte, and he's taken me over. I know it sounds very cliche, guys. Okay. But I need to say it because when they give us the evidence, we just have to deliver it. But he's taken me to his armchair. He's taken me to his armchair by the fire, okay? But the fire is significant in the respects that he's showing me the old-fashioned wall-mounted gas fires that would have been teak in colour, that would have had those white grid bars in them. That would have ignited, and you could have put either 1 bar, 2 bar, or 3 bars on. Okay, and I know that I've got 1 bar on, and I've got 1 bar on, and it's very low with this gentleman. Okay, and he's saying to me that they would, and I feel he's referring to family here. They would take the mickey out of me because they'd say that I was tight because I was trying to keep the costs of the gas down. Okay, so I know that this gentleman was so conscious with regards to money and finances and keeping the costs of things down in his older years. He is a dad, he is a granddad, okay, and he is around about 5'9", 5'10", this gentleman, and I don't want to go big framed with him. I want to have quite a slender frame with this gentleman as he starts to come close and he starts to communicate with me, okay. The funny thing is here, and why do I always get the naughty ones, right? The funny thing is here that he wants to pass wind a lot, if you'll excuse my expression. So I know that he would have, and he's laughing, okay, I know that I would have been quite free and I would have been quite comfortable with just letting things happen that needed to happen, and it didn't matter where I was with this gentleman. Okay, so I know that there was this real funny side to this guy, and this I couldn't care less type of attitude. Okay, and I feel as well that as I'm now blending my energies with him a little bit more, I do feel as though I need to be associating this link with a lady here who's watching this evening. Okay, and I feel as though this lady can relate to this gentleman on like a fatherly link vibration. If it's not fatherly, it's grandfatherly link. It makes me aware dad, granddad, okay. But I want to say that it would have been either your dad or your granddad. I don't want it from like the married side of the family, if that makes sense there, ladies. Okay. I know that I've got quite definitive colouring going on my tops of my cheeks here. You know, almost like little blemishes, the little blood blemishes that break out in folks as they're older. Because he's just drawing me up to that. But also, as I'm sitting here, what he's actually making me do is he's making me rock backwards and forwards. So I feel and understand that there would have been this type of motion, or there would have been this type of rocking that would have gone on with this gentleman towards the back end of his life before he passed over into the world of spirit there. Okay. I also just want to be quite casually dressed with this gentleman. I don't want to be the type that would go out of my way to dress up very, very smartly. I'm not saying that he was scruffy by any means, okay? But what I want to say is that, you know, a shirt and trousers, a neatly pressed shirt and a neatly pressed pair of trousers was sufficient enough for me. That was more than enough. I was happy to live that way, okay? And I don't feel as well, because I'm just saying to him, well, show me something else. Identify a bit more of your clothing to me, okay? And what he's doing is just saying, I didn't really like to wear the jackets. So I don't feel with this gentleman that he would have felt the cold a lot either, because he's just placing that into my head and he's dropping that as he comes close. So I feel as though he would have been quite hardy to the elements outside, the outside world, you would understand, okay? And he would have quite happily have just gone out without covering himself up during the colder months. I just want to go out in the clothes that I'm in now, if that makes sense, okay? That's the way that he comes close. For some reason as well, what he wants to do is he wants to show me that his trousers being grey as a last significant memory, okay? These grey trousers that he brings close. So again, I hope that this information is starting to relate with some of you. I've got to get him to stop this rocking with me, because I can feel myself rocking backwards and forwards. So we've got Christine Davis, she's saying there at the moment, Richard. Okay, Christine, I hope that you can relate to the information that I've brought forward since you placed the comment up there, my darling. And if you can just let us know, that would be absolutely great. But I want to be a hardy man, okay? I don't want to coat. I just want to go out, and it doesn't bother me. Even if it's raining, I don't need to cover myself up, okay? But I understand that this would have been an element to this gentleman's character that would have been with him all the way throughout his life, okay? Because I had quite hardy upbringings, you would understand. He's making me understand. Oh, sorry, if you heard that noise, that was my dog. I just trod on her paw. Sorry, Minnie. But you would understand that, you know, that's the way that I would have been throughout my life as a younger man. I would have had to have been quite hardy, okay? And I would have been very hardy to the elements that were around me. So when he's referring to these elements now, I feel as though what he wants me to do is take to his life elements, and he's trying to tell me this story about what's going on with him as a younger man and how he had to grow a thick skin, because he's just making my skin feel thick now as he's drawing his energy a little bit closer by. I also want to feel a little bit dry. I also want to feel a little bit throaty with this gentleman before I passed over into spirit, because he's just taking me up into this area of my body as he's drawing his energies and impressing himself upon me. Okay, so I know that there would have been some type of significance in and around here with this lovely gentleman, you would understand, okay? But I just feel with the sense, and the reason why he's actually starting to come close this evening is because he's just making me aware of this hardiness and being hard to the elements that are around me. So I feel with you that I'm connecting with you. Christine is saying there's always outside. Okay, God bless her. Christine, you would understand why I need to hardy you up to the outside elements. And I almost want to give you a thick skin at this present moment in time, and they're all placing comments up there about chocolates and my poor little doggy. I'll make it up with her afterwards. She's all right, guys. She just likes to be around me constantly all the time. She's not been very well the last few months, bless her. So she's like my shadow everywhere I move. But you would understand why he's doing that with me, please, my darling. And I'll just wait very patiently to make sure that you can validate that and pop that up into the comment section there. And I'm just going to continue to start moving forward with this message and see what else it is. You were saying that he was always outside. Okay. All right. Let's see where else he's going to take me. Okay.
Sorry, I've just got somebody's actually just knocked on my door. I do apologise.
That's all right. That's all right, Charlotte. We'll go with the flow.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, it's my sister at the door. Sorry.
That's all right. Not a problem. So, would you also be able to relate as well, please? Why he's encouraging me? He's encouraging me to want to actually go out and spruce myself up as well, because he's just making me feel now, as he's starting to talk away in my ear, okay, that I just need to have a little bit of time for me. I need to actually start being a little bit more frivolous around myself, okay? He's just making me aware that, and he's taking me, he's just putting this picture in my head now, and he's putting like a gas ring from a cooker top, and he's putting me to the back burner, and he's making me understand that you're putting yourself on the back burner here, okay? That you're not actually doing things for yourself that you should be doing, or you feel as though you're not doing things for yourself that you should be doing. And again, I hope that part of the information relates and that you can associate to that. He probably thinks I need to harden up. Okay, Christine, that's fine. That's the sense and the feeling I was getting, why he was giving me this thicker skin, because you would just understand that, you know, the character of yourself is completely different to this gentleman. I feel as though there would have been this I couldn't care less attitude with him, whereas with yourself, you are a complete and utter empath, and you will actually absorb and suck up all of the emotions of anybody that's nearby to you. And I feel that's why he's just trying to place this hardy skin on me. But I want to take you out. I want to encourage you to go out. I want to encourage you to go and spend that money on yourself that you've been toying with the idea of just recently, okay? Because it's almost as though I'm putting everybody else's needs in front of my own, and he's just coming close and saying, no, it's time for you to go out and do that for you, okay? It's almost as though what you can now relate to, what he's trying to make me understand here and identify with. You've got this new sense of character about you, okay? You found this new sense of character about you, and he's really pushing and applauding you for finding this, and he's encouraging you to continue to keep moving forward. You never do anything for yourself. There you go. There's your evidence, and there's your validation of why it is that he's brought that forward and put that into my mindset here. Okay. For some reason as well, what he's doing now, he's making me feel really warm. Okay. So generally when spirit do that with me, it's two reasons. There's either I've got to relate to either having an infection in my body before I passed over with this gentleman, or indeed what I need to be doing is saying that I'm feeling an intense amount of heat in and around you at this present moment in time, and I feel as though I need to be sending a little bit of upliftment your way, a little bit of healing your way. You would understand, please, my darling, because I just feel hot, okay? It's almost as though I just feel a little bit run down in myself, okay? And I just need a little bit of upliftment. So all of you lovely people that are watching here this evening, send out your lovely, loving, healing thoughts to lovely Christine there. And let's just send that upliftment where it needs to go for her at this present moment in time, you would understand. Okay, let's see what else. He's taking me back to that fire, and he's making me want to stand in front of that fire. But as I'm stood in front of that fire with this gentleman, what he's making me do, he's making me place my hands behind my back. So I know that this would have been a stance that this gentleman would have taken when he was here in the physical sense on the earth plane that you can relate to, because he's just bringing that in as a memory there for me just to pass over to you there, my darling Christine. Okay, and I'm just asking him before we send him off, back off up to the angels there, I'm just asking him, can we have a lovely gift for you? Okay, or if there's indeed anything more significant, I feel there's something more significant that I need to still be talking about here. Okay, because as I'm asking gift, he's just bringing into my mindset here now as well. He's just bringing into my mindset. He's bringing me into the mindset where he's placing me around this. You are feeling run down. God bless you. We're going to send healing to you, my darling. Okay. But what he's doing is he's just placing me in and around this fireplace again. Okay. And what I want to do is, for some reason, I want to put some ornate statues either side of this fireplace. And for some reason, I want to be talking about a horse as well. Okay, so I don't know if he's trying to make me understand that there would have been a horse ornament or statue that would have been placed around this fireplace. But I know that I need to acknowledge a horse for whatever reason that may be. And again, I hope that that relates to you and you understand what it is that he's bringing forward. But you would understand that there were two ornate pieces that were sitting either side, to the left and right of this fireplace. Okay, and he's just brought that through before he's given me your gift to give to you. As spirit often like to do, they like to feed me and they like to give me foods. And what he's done is he's actually given me to give to you a lovely lemon meringue pie. Okay, I've got lemon meringue in my mouth, the taste of lemon meringue pie. So I feel as though, again, he's making me understand that he had a love for lemon meringue pie. And this, again, is a memory gift that he's bringing forward to give to you. So, again, I hope that that information relates for you there, my lovely. And do let us know by popping it up into the comment section there. And I will leave his love with you. And before I pass over to Charlotte again, producer Richard, should we let everybody know what's on the lineup for tomorrow? Okay, so tomorrow morning we've got Sam O'Neill with her rune readings, which is from 11:30 a.m. So that's Sam O'Neill tomorrow at 11:30, guys. And then tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock, you've got the lovely Bev Mann, who comes on board every week with her show Exploring Your Awareness, and that's at 1 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. So 2 lovely shows lined up, and in the evening you have at 8 o'clock the lovely Ashley Robinson with his show Being Spiritual, and that's again at 8 o'clock tomorrow evening. So Charlotte, I'm going to hand back over to you.
No problem. Sorry about that. I've been having a nightmare because I was not due on here. My food shopping from the supermarket has decided to keep ringing me. Turned up at the door, and I've had to get somebody to go and answer it, and now they're not there. So I do apologise. Normally, you know me, Bill. Normally, I don't have this stress.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Right, okay. Let's get on. Okay. So I'm going to just give this because I don't know why I keep being given this tonight, and I keep being given the song Only the Lonely. I don't know who sang it, but that's what I'm being given. Thank you, Roy Orbison. Thank you. So I'm being given that, but I do also want to relate this to the young chap that's coming in. Okay, so like, oh bless his heart. Okay. Right, my lovelies. So unfortunately, this young chap took his own life. Okay, bless him. And this is why he's talking about the song Only the Lonely, and he's making me very aware that he felt very, very lonely. Okay, I'm just gonna, I can't see the screen again, hold on. I can see. So he's just making me aware very, very much about the loneliness that was around him, but I know that there was also struggles around him. Okay, what is that you're giving me, my love? Okay, so he is making me aware that he did attempt this once before. okay, and was unsuccessful. So he is giving me that. He is also bringing in, because it's two have come in at once, and I'm going to go back to that gentleman as well, because they've sorry, say again. Thank you. So the song came out in 1961. Thank you very much. Okay, so I do want to come to this other gentleman that's coming with him first, and then I'll come back to the young chap. He's basically, this gentleman has come in. He's quite tall. I'd say medium to large build. He has made me aware, very, very strongly aware, of the fact that he had a heart attack. Okay, I don't know if what took him or if it was a previous heart attack, but he's just making me aware of it. He's saying he is dad, but I don't know if he's the young chap's dad. He's just what he came in with was quite a nice check shirt. I want to say he's quite smartly dressed, but not like suited and booted, but smartly dressed. So he's bringing me in this check shirt, and I don't want to come to like a lumberjack check shirt. It's just a nice one. Okay, okay, he's talking about his daughter. Okay, very loving towards his daughter. Okay, right, let me get some more information on him, and then I'll move to the young chap, because I know, as I say, when they come in together like they have, I have to bring them in. They may not be directly related, but I have to bring them in together. So, okay. Okay, there is a connection with the name Jones with this gentleman as well. He particularly, okay. Is it Jones? Yes, it is. Okay, so it's the surname of Jones. He also brings me to, he's just giving me dates now. Okay. April. Are you taking me there? April 8th. Okay. Right, he's not giving me the year on this one. Obviously, with the previous one, they were giving me the year, but I'm just being shown April the 8th. Okay. Heather, my dad had a heart attack. Okay. Heather, would you understand this other chap as well, please? It may be, as Bill knows, we sometimes get like a split link, so it may be one for one person, one for the other. That's why I'm trying to just do them a bit quicker so we can fit them in. So I do want to just deliver this. So I'm going to stick with this gentleman for now, and then I'll come back to the young chap. So as I say, with the date itself, it can be 5 days either way, but the month sticks. Okay. 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 Where? Okay. He's just brought me a billiard ball for playing. I'm saying billiard ball. It's a pool, the ones that they play pool with. Rather than snooker, I want to come to pool. But he's just brought me, and he brought me the black one and a red one. Okay, why are you giving me that? Are you giving me that for a reason? Okay, so he's making me aware of this black and red. Okay, so I have to just bring this in. I do feel though that at the moment, this chap's daughter is feeling, because he's given me the word wary, but he's also given me the black and the red. So I know he's trying to give me a little bit of a warning here, just saying his daughter's a little bit down at the moment, and he's just trying to come in again to bring her up. I know everyone's got a lot going on around them at the moment, but bear with me because this doesn't sit with me. Hold on. So when they give me, I feel like I'm sort of, I don't want to come to gambling, but the black and the red, and then I see a roulette. Is it roulette? The wheel where you have the black and the red. But thank you. I'm just being brought to this, and I feel like I'm on this roulette wheel myself. And it's like, if I go this way, am I going to lose out? If I go that way, am I going to, also lose out? I feel like I can't make a choice of where I'm going, and that's what he's showing me, this roulette wheel. And this is why he's brought obviously the pool balls in first, but then he brought me to the roulette wheel. Okay. So I can't remember, was it Heather that took some of that before? I can't remember. Yeah. Okay. Okay, no problem. I do, like I say, this could be a split link. So I'm going to come to the younger chap in a moment. Okay. Heather, would you understand the rest of the information, please, that's just come out there. I also want to, okay. I think that's Peter, isn't it? Okay, he's just given me the connection of the name of Peter also. I don't feel it's his name, okay, because he's not giving it me directly as his, but he's just given me the name of Peter. Okay. I do feel around this chap as well. There's some form of accident. I don't necessarily think it's with him, because he's not showing me directly to him, but I know that he's talking about another male having an accident. So I don't know if it was somebody that he used to work with, but he's just bringing me that in, so I have to deliver that. Okay. He's talking about bang to the head. Okay. Okay, so again, he's just showing me the bang to the head there, but again, not him. He's bringing me to this chap. Okay. So Heather, I have been thinking about what moves I want to make next. Okay, so this is why he's showing me the roulette wheel. Okay. I've got to say to you, Heather, he's just saying to me at the moment, you need to have a little bit of faith in yourself, sweetheart, because you don't have enough in it, of faith in yourself. Because it's like the I mean, probably a lot of you have heard of the book The Secret. Obviously it's law of attraction, what we give out we get back, but I feel that when you do give out those positive thoughts, Heather, you do get your reward, you do get things back. It might take time, but it does come back to you, and it just makes me feel that you haven't really been doing this recently. So he's saying please start doing so, start putting that positive thought out, that positive energy, so it allows to come back to you. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna ask him for a gift for you, because I'm just very aware of this other chap, because I need to just bring him in more time. So, okay. He's brought me in a bugle. I love it when they bring in weird things. They're great, aren't they, Bill? So he's just brought me in a bugle, and he's blowing this bugle, and it's like I can't do the noise, but it's really, really loud, and it's about you waking up. He's saying wake up and smell the coffee is what he's just said to me, and take in what you know you can do. He's saying do what you know you can do, take it in and wake up and smell the coffee. That's really important, because he's trying to, I know that I understand. Oh, so here we are. Look, so Peter was my stepdad, and he always thanked me for looking after him. Oh, bless. Okay, so he's just saying to me that here you have that will, Heather, you have that strength, use it. All right, darling. So I'm going to leave his love with you, and I'll just very quickly come to this young chap. Okay, so with this young chap, going back to what I was given. Okay, so obviously he may be very painfully aware, but he committed suicide. Okay. I do feel with this chap in particular that there was certainly an element of depression around him. I don't know if it was diagnosed. I don't feel this diagnosis with it, but I do feel depression around him. So I have to bring that across. Okay. But he's also bringing me so Michelle can tip bang to the head led to his death. Okay. I don't know if that's with this chap. Okay. Bear with me. Let me just see if I can, if they do put this together. Hold on. Okay. The mentality, there was a change. Okay, they are putting them together. There was a change in this chap's mentality. So this could have possibly been a prior thing that happened. Okay, but so he makes, as I say, he makes me aware of taking his own life. But I do feel that this could possibly, because sometimes they do show us that it feels like they've taken their own life, but it actually isn't that. It's just that they didn't really action things, and it led to their passing. So it could well be that with this gentleman. I can't be specific, sorry, even. But he's making me aware of taking responsibility for this. That's what he's showing me. Okay. Oh, bless him. I know there is a connection to the name of Adam with this gentleman. Okay. There is Paul as well. So there's a connection to Adam and Paul. He brings me to, there's a significance with this young chap as well, with December. And I want to come away from Christmas. I want to come before Christmas. I want to come to the 5th of December or there or thereabouts. But he brings me around that area. Okay. Cheryl says that's my dad. Okay. So I want to get an age range off this chap because, okay, I don't want to go over the age of 45. Okay, I don't want to go over the age of 45. He's not telling me that's when he passed, but he's just making me aware of the not going over 45. So to me, that is still young. Okay. 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 I'm going to give this across because I'm hearing this constant. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's like somebody's clicking, and he's saying to me that the person this is for has been hearing clicking noises, okay, quite strongly, and it's been actually a little bit of an irritant, okay. So I've got a few here. I'm a bit lost how many I've got. So his birthday was December. That's creative living. But I didn't see the beginning of that. Sorry, I talk too much sometimes. Okay. I'll stick with you then, Michelle, because obviously it's more relevant to yourself. Okay. Would you please understand that I do feel somebody in the family feels that they let Adam down. This is what I'm saying. This is where I'm coming to the name. They're bringing me to Adam. Somebody feels that they have let Adam down, and Adam in particular. So I have to deliver that. Okay. Okay, I'm being brought in. It's either it's a football shirt, not a rugby shirt. It's bringing me. Okay. I'm seeing blue and white on this football shirt. Okay, and that's what I'm being delivered. Is being delivered to me. Why is he talking so fast? What is that going on here? Okay, Michelle, was his speech altered? Did his speech get changed, please? Because he's talking really fast. But so one suicide, mid-40s. One with head injury, died in December with brother Adam. Okay. So would you understand that the feeling of Adam being let down? I know that Adam isn't the one, from what you're saying, that isn't the one that passed, but I do feel that Adam, somebody feels that they let Adam down. But again, bringing in the speech, because he's trying to talk fast and then can't get things out quick enough. Okay. And also I'm being given the blue and white football shirt. I'm not very good with football. Rugby I'm better with. I don't know which team this relates to, so I'm just giving the blue and white shirt. Okay. There's a significance of 2011, my darling, as well. Okay. 2011. Are you going to give me a month? Cheryl's still in. Okay. Again, like I say, it could well be a split link, so do both keep listening, okay? But as I say, it's 2011. So he had a strong French accent. Okay, well that surprises me because I speak 5 languages and normally French is one of them. Normally it will come through to me, but it's coming in English. But that's not to say it wasn't him. Okay, but 2011 is significant. Okay, there's something surrounding the family in 2011 that he won't let me move away from that, so I know that is quite significant. He's also talking about balloons being released in memory of him. A lot of people do that, but I do feel that he got a love. Okay, what is that you're saying to me? Yeah, he's showing me balloons, so he's just brought me back to the balloons, but he's just talking. Okay. I feel that he's showing me a plaque, so I don't know if somebody's had a plaque with his name on it, my love. But he's just showing me a plaque and a remembrance plaque, and he's just popping the name on that there. I can't see his name. Okay, I've just got to give that as it is. So I'm going to just see what he wants to give as a gift and hand over back to Bill. Okay. He's made me feel like I'm going all over the place. Okay, you will ask Adam's mum. Adam does struggle. Oh, bless. Okay, no problem. But it just makes me feel like I'm going all over the place. And again, decisions. It's just said decisions 3 times. So it's just making me aware that that needs to be. Okay, what is that, sweet? Okay, there's also incorporated in all this is legal documents. So I don't know if this relates to court or to his passing, but there's legal documents that he's bringing me in because I just feel things aren't quite rested, things aren't quite finished. Okay, released balloons and lanterns. Okay, my love. Okay. Yes, the reason what he's brought me in is a court document. So I just feel that there's a bit of unrest also around his passing. Okay, so I'm going to just leave that his love with you, my darling. Oh, before I do, hold on, what's he giving me there? He's brought me in an old-fashioned teddy bear it's got a red bow on it on the neck, so like a bow tie. But it's the Stife, I want to say. Is it Stife? It is, isn't it? I want to come to the old-fashioned bears, and that's where he's taking it, but he's giving that as a gift. So I don't know if you had one of those when you were younger, okay? But he's just bringing that into me with lots of love. I've just missed a comment previously to Cheryl's, but I don't know. I did. Yeah, there was another comment previous. I think it was from Heather, but no worries. Oh, she can understand it as well. I'm going to leave this love out for the both of you. Okay, I am going to leave this love out for the both of you because I feel that this has come into a split link. But thank you very much for listening, ladies, and thank you, Bill.
You're welcome, Charlotte. Thank you very much. Another lovely message there. And sometimes that happens, you know, as we've experienced. We do get those double links, you know, especially as we're working alongside one another here, although it being in the virtual sense, there's all this energy that's building up. And it's trying to decipher, isn't it, and distinguish those bits of the information and who it's for. So that happens, and if there's people out there that can actually relate to that message and they can take love and comfort from it, as they often do when I'm actually working, then that's absolutely great because you've been.
Heather confirmed about the legal papers. I just saw that, so that was quite good. Fantastic.
Perfect. Okay, producer Richard. So where are we going from here, please? Okay, perfect. So what we'll do then, Charlotte, is we'll try and work on this double link now. Okay, so let's see where we can go. Let's see where we can go with this. And as you know, as I explain every time we're here on Collective Consciousness, it is an experiment. As I've just said, we are in 2 completely different parts of the UK. So it's about us being able just to tap in and tune in and see if we can hone in on that same link, which we've done before because we've worked together. Yeah. So there's no reason why our spirit should let us down tonight, is there? Okay. All right. So shall I bring the link forward, because I do feel as though I've got a link ready to come in and to talk, because it's such good meetings that you can handle the double. Oh, bless you, Dana. Right, I need to talk about Nan here, okay? This lady is coming close and she's saying to me, I'm Nan, okay? But I'm Nan, and as I'm talking about Nan, okay, I need to be known as Nan first of all, not Grandma, not Granny. I need to be known as Nan. She's very specific with that part of the detail of the information with regards to how I'm addressed, and it's Nan, okay? Not Nanny, it's Nan. Okay, so we've got that part of the information over. That's great. Okay, I feel with this lady that I'm very cuddly. I feel with this lady that I'm very rounded, and I've got a real cuddly physique to me. Okay, I want to say with this lady, I'm not particularly tall as well. Okay, I want to be around about 5'6", 5'7" mark with this lady, because as she starts to show herself to me, okay. What I want to say about this lady is she's drawn me straight up to her head, okay? moments of her hair being pulled back around the back of her head. I've got quite straight hair with this lady, and it is a silvery grey that she's actually showing me as she stands and she presents herself to me. Okay, I know that I've got false teeth because she's just making my lips want to sucker into my mouth at this present moment in time. Okay, so I know that I need to acknowledge the use of wearing my false teeth, and there being some type of giggles and laughs about my false teeth, because if she's giving me that part of the information, she's laughing if she's giving it to me. So I know that there would have been some real laughs around me with my teeth scenario. Yeah, and it's almost as though what I need to be doing is I need to be making sucking noises a lot as well with this lady. You would understand why she's making me do that with my mouth at this present moment in time. I do feel a sense of real uncomfortable. I do feel a sense of uncomfortable fatigue with this lady. Okay, I feel as though what she's trying to impression on me is sensations of how I was just towards the end of my life here on the earth plane. Okay, and what I want to say about it is that I feel as though I would have been confined. I feel as though I would have been confined to my chair, because she's just placed me back in my chair as I'm coming forward with this information that she's given me. So I know that I would have been quite frustrated as an individual because I wouldn't have been able to have done what it was that I would have been used to doing, because she gives me a sense and a feeling that she was very independent. Okay, I know that I was very independent, in fact, now that she's drawing her energy closer to me. Okay, and also what I need to talk about is I need to get down to a locket lady, a round oval locket with this lady. Okay, and it's got the detail on the outside edge of it where it's got filigree inscription, and I just want to say that that's on the front of this locket that she's showing me, because the reverse is plain. Okay, but that's got my picture in it. You would understand, because she's just telling me those words. That's got my picture in it. So I feel as though somebody in the family who's relating to this link would associate having this locket with this lady's picture in it, or indeed having a locket as I've described with this lady's picture in it. I don't know if you're getting anything at this present moment in time, Charlotte, with this lady.
Yeah, I've got March 1936, and she's also given me 1954 as a link. So March of 1936 and also 1954. She hasn't given me a month. Faye Wood is saying that this sounds like my nan.
Okay. And so Hannah saying, yes, chair confined, frustrated.
I do feel though, Bill, with when you're talking about chair, I feel like I call it a granny chair, and it's one of those that are really bolt upright and not so comfortable, but it's to help them so they're able to get out of it, if that makes sense. And that's what I'm being shown. Okay. The ones where they're higher and they can lift off, because I feel like somebody would have to assist her to lift off the chair.
Yes. You got anything else?
Okay, just bear with me.
Okay. We are having internet issues at the moment. I'm just being told by producer Richard Guy, so please bear with us.
Okay, so I do know there is also a connection to the name Elizabeth with this particular lady, but she also brings me into, she's saying Tracy, but not her. These are not her names, but she's giving me the connection of Elizabeth and the name Tracy.
Okay. Faye was saying, can take the lady in all details, but not the locket. Okay, all right. Is there anybody else that can associate to this link before we try to continue to maybe work with Faye? But I do get this sense of this locket that she's showing me, and she is giving me a sense of this photo being placed in this locket, and it's her. She just makes me want to enclose herself inside this locket as she brings it close, and she gives me that part of the evidence. Hannah's saying thank you.
Sorry, Bill. She's giving me a little handheld Bible as well. So she's showing me handheld Bible, but when you're talking about picture, she's showing me a photograph. I want to be that's being used as a bookmark within the Bible, but I feel that this would have been at the side of the bed.
Okay. Hannah's saying that she can understand the locket, which is fantastic. Hannah, can you also relate to what Charlotte's now saying with regards to the Bible, please, and some type of a picture in close with the Bible? Would have been a bookmark there, please, darling. Okay. I just get an understanding with this lady as well. Tracy, you're saying, sounds like my nan. Her false teeth kept coming out low. I have a locket with nan and baby inside. Can take Elizabeth as well. Okay. And Faye saying my nan was confined to a bed and if put in a chair would have to be put in and can't take the names though. Okay. All right. I feel drawn towards working with Hannah at this present moment in time. I don't know about yourself there, Charlotte.
I'm feeling like it's Tracy.
Here we go, double bubble once again. Let's get a little bit more information just to see if we can whittle it down. I wonder if I'm one of those ladies who can relate to that information that you've said about the Bible. And we know it's you, Tracy. Tracy, we do know it's you. Yeah, we don't. We do know it's you, my lovely. Please relate to that Charlotte's book. In fact, you would understand with regards to this lady that if we're now talking, because the sense that I'm getting now is I'm talking about Bible, I get a sense and a feeling that I don't want to be overly religious, but I feel as though I got the sense and the purpose of understanding and wanting to know the meaning of religion towards the back end of my life with this lady. It's almost as though I needed to find God. Tracy's saying she has a small Bible, and Hannah's saying, yes, I understand picture and the Bible. Perfect. Okay. All right. So let's just continue to work here. Heather Valentine is saying photo of her on one side and mum on the other. Okay, my lovely. All right. I've got to go back to the previous comment, please, Richard.
From Hannah.
No, not Tracy's one. Yes, please. Yeah. Okay. That's where I feel I've got my pull with Hannah at this present moment in time. I'm just going to continue just to give a little bit of information off maybe to Hannah. And if you feel that you're still with Tracy, then Charlotte, then I'll let you continue with that link and finish off with Tracy. This is what happens sometimes, and it's the way that Spirit wants us to work. So let's just go with the flow, okay? All right, but Hannah, also what I need to say with this lady as well is for some reason she just wants to wrap me in bandages, okay? She's just placing bandages in my mind. So I feel as though there would have been a lot of dressing changes for this lady you would understand and relate to. But again, you can take that towards her passing, okay? Nearer towards her passing, not throughout her life, okay? Catholic connected, okay, my darling. All right, but just please let me know if you can relate to these dressings being changed over around this lovely lady, because I just feel as though I just need to address some type of sores that I've got going on with me at this present moment in time, indeed. And you can also as well understand that, again, she's making me now want to drop my tone and my voice down as she's communicating with me. So I feel as though you would associate with this lady that my energies, and it would have taken an awful lot for me to have actually got my words out towards the end of my life here, because she's just taken me and given me that sense and that feeling that it would have taken an awful lot for me to have actually got my words out. And it's almost as though it would have been difficult for people to have actually heard. I feel as though what I need to do is I need to go close like I'm doing right now so that I can hear what it is that she's saying to me. So I feel that she's just, again, giving me that part of the evidence just to bring into you, just to kind of like confirm as well, because I feel as though I need to say and confirm that she did hear. Okay, so I feel as though there were, yes, very okay, perfect. I just feel as though I just need to acknowledge that I could hear towards the end as well before I passed. You're welcome. Yes, you totally understand. Okay, perfect. All right. So before I send her back up to the angels, I'm just going to ask her, please, can I have a gift for you? Yes, dressing truth. Yes, absolutely. I just felt as though I needed to address those dressings there, my darling. I knew she was bringing that into me for a reason. Okay. She's just given me one of those candle lighters to give to you as a parting gift here. You know the long ones that are like a cigarette lighter, but they've just got that long stem to them to light the candles. Okay, so I understand that she's reciprocating and she's passing this gift back as much as you're giving that gift to her, because I feel as though you do love your candles, which is what she's making me understand here, that you do like the candles, but not just only for this lady, you would understand. I feel as though I'm lighting candles for everybody else that's passed to the world of spirit, and I feel as though I want to be doing that, and that's something that I've just done very recently. And I know that you just say just a moment ago about the Catholic there, but it's almost as though what I want to do is I want to go into a church to light these candles now that I'm talking about that, and she's blending her energy with me more. So I'm just lighting these candles in remembrance. And I know that that will give you some type of significance, because it's almost as though you've said not only just one prayer. She's now talking to me and telling me, okay, I've not just said one prayer for one person. I've said many, but I've said many over the last 2 years, especially. Just during 2 years into my mindset as she comes close now. So I feel as though there would have been a significance with relatively repetitiveness within people's passings. There would have been one after the other, and she's taking me back into that 2 years. So I'm going to leave that gift of recognition of what it is that you've done, my darling, with you, and say God bless you and thank you for working with me. And Charlotte, I'll let you just finish your message off there with lovely.
Yeah, I do feel that I'm sort of with Hannah on this as well.
Okay.
I've just got to deliver this to you because so Hannah, she's giving me Amazing Grace, so she's doing the Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound. So she's bringing that in for you. I feel like you need a bit of love around you at this time, and she's because she keeps saying to me, turn to your religion to help you get through this time. There's things that are going on around you. I just feel this unsettledness, and she's just making me aware that I know obviously we can't necessarily go to church at the moment, but she's just making me aware how religion got her through things, and it really, really helped her. Okay, I do want to come to the bandages in particular being around her legs. I do feel that she had an open wound for quite some time. I would say nigh on a year with this open wound on her leg, and it had to be dressed. So I understand where Bill was coming from there. She particularly brought me to her left leg. I would have said she probably would have had one on her right, but I feel that the left one was more significant. Okay. She's also showing me a little bit of weakness in her right hand as well. Okay, she is bringing me weakness because I feel like she wouldn't necessarily be able to because she brings it for me because I have a bit of weakness in mine, and she brings me that she wouldn't be able to necessarily lift up plates. But I don't want to put this at an old age with her. I want to just say she's showing me this weakness. So I'm just going to give you that. And okay, what else is that, sweetie? Okay. Oh, bless her. She's just, I'm not going to sing it, but we all know what it is, and it's Madonna. I think it's Madonna. Living on a, no, it's not. Living on a Prayer is not Madonna. She's giving me Madonna, and then she's giving me Living on a Prayer, which is Bon Jovi. Oh, she has. Ah, okay, right. Thank you very much. So that's what I'm being given here. She's taking me back to religion, okay? Yes, turn to religion. Okay. All right, darling. So she's just making me aware at the moment about prayers. So she's saying prayers, and I know that you pray. You know, we can all pray in our own way, and so it doesn't have to be that you sit at the end of your bed praying or whatever. But I do feel that the prayers are there to help you, Hannah, and this is really, really important because she's saying to me, I turned to prayer when I needed it, and that's what she's saying. And yes, about the leg, absolutely, indeed. Lovely, you understand that, sweetheart. Hannah, also, I do want to put a move around you, sweetheart, because I've just been shown a house and they lift it up and move it for me. So I don't know if that's you moving or somebody else around you, but I feel there's a lot of kerfuffle around this move, and I have to just deliver that. It should be happening, but it's being held back because of what's going on at the moment. Okay, and you, with the right hand, yes, you understand that. Lovely. It's a bit behind, isn't it, in the comments? So I just want to, she's just talking about this movement, and she's saying it's a good thing, but it doesn't feel like it's a good thing at the moment. Okay, so lastly, she giving, what are you giving me, sweetheart? Okay, she's given me the book To Kill a Mockingbird. Okay, just brought me the book To Kill a Mockingbird. It's a fantastic book. It is a fantastic book, but I just again, it's in this book. It incorporates strength and faith for what they had to go through. And she's bringing this all in for you, my love. So I'm going to leave her love with you, and thank you ever so much for listening to me. Sorry, Tracy, I felt pulled to you, my darling, but then I just got pulled straight to Hannah, so I just had to give that. Thank you ever so much.
Oh, thank you so much, Charlotte. There you go. That's the double link over and done with. We've accomplished that link, so we should be proud of ourselves that we've both been able to work with that.
High five.
High recipient. High five. There you go. So thank you, Charlotte, once again for at the last minute coming on board and changing your date over to be with us this evening. I'm sure everybody's so appreciative. And once again, just tell everybody who's watching at home again where it is that they can find you.
So it's I have two particular mediumship pages. One is my fan-based page, which is Charlotte Underwood Starlight Angels, and also my mediumship even I can't speak page, Charlotte Underwood International Medium. It's under Special Medium UK.
Perfect. Thank you very much. And guys, as you know, you can always find me on Facebook, Bill Hughes Psychic Medium, and on Instagram, Bill Hughes Psychic. So thank you so much for joining us again for another Collective Consciousness. The next Collective Consciousness will be on the 5th of November, and we will be streaming live from the studio. And my guest that I will be bringing on with me, we will be doing something completely different to what you've seen so far on the show. So thank you so much once again for joining us, guys. All do take care of yourselves, and until we all meet again, may the love and light of spirit be with you always. Good night and God bless. Take care. Bye-bye.